friends with us. Heramb Tilak is there. Heramb is a member of Chinmaya Mission, New Jersey. So Heramb, can you share with our youth what is BMI chart, which Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmayanand ji has expounded to all of us?
Sure.
Yeah.
So here in the BMI chart, the B stands for body, M is for mind, and I is for intellect. Now Pujya Gurudev has said that these three instruments are with us.
So you consider body, mind, intellect as an instrument. That's quite interesting. So how does it help you in day-to-day life, decision making or functioning of the life?
Sure. When I look at body as something separate than me, its desires and its requirements are kept at the minimum. Any work that you might be doing, you might have to focus on the work. For example, if you're hungry but you have a sharp deadline on your work, you might have to keep that hunger aside.
Okay.
So when you can disidentify from your body and keep that hunger away, you can make sure that your job or college requirements are met.
Okay, so suppose your body want to have a desire to eat a junk food, which is a problem for nowadays youth, and although you enjoy eating that food, but it causes problem in the later part of your life. So how does that time this BMI chart help you to control your temptation?
Sure. Now here a thought might come in your mind, which is one of the instruments that I do want to eat something that is junk. But at that time you need to use your viveka buddhi or your discernment faculty or your intellect to make sure that at this point there's something more important to be done, and this is going to give me temporary joy but long-term problems. Now it is always said that you should have prayas over shreyas. Sorry, shreyas over prayas. Shreyas is something that will give you long-term betterment and improvement in your life experience, whereas prayers is that will make you feel a temporary joy. So intellect, which Pujya Gurudev mentions, has to be used properly to discern between what is correct and what is wrong at that moment.
Yeah, tell me, do you really apply, because America is full of junk food only? How do you eat food over there?
Sure. So as of today, I do try to eat at home as much as possible. I've learned basic cooking. YouTube has a lot of videos on different recipes, so you can definitely do that. I have gone through the phase where I did indulge in junk food, but that did not give me any value. It has no nutritional value, and that is coming from self-experience. So one has to realize through that experience.
So this BMI chart through, you got self-realization quite quickly, I will say. Is it?
I'm not sure if self-realization is the correct
Self-realization in terms of having food. I'm not saying you have become a saint.
Yeah, so I think that does help because you are able to study your thoughts. If a thought does come to your mind that I do want to eat some chips at a time, maybe it's late in the evening, and you might have, you might have experienced acidity at that time prior. So being able to recall that experience is helpful for you to understand that this is not the right thing to do at this time.
Tell me one more thing, like in America, a lot of people have to do driving a lot, stress while traveling and driving. So how does this knowledge system help you to, control your stress level while driving and traveling?
Sure. So one thing that I've learned is the statement, this shall pass too. Now this is true for good and bad things both. So if you are in a stressful situation, you have to remind yourself that this will pass too. If you are in a train, you have no option but to wait. If you are in a car, you have no option to wait if you are in a traffic. So you have to recall that statement at that time, that this shall pass too.
ये भी गुजर जाएगा.
Correct.
Okay.
And this is true for good things also. So this is something to think about.
Okay. Thank you, Heramb, for sharing with us your very practical Vedantic understanding for the life. I hope our youths will will enjoy this video. Thank you. This is Madhvi Shri from Uttarkashi, India.